Alrighty everyone, how are you? Well, you guys remember this little thing, the two-cylinder Hercules power plant. Oh, hey, there's the phone again. Anyway, hold on a second. Anyway, sorry about that. But you guys remember this, the Hercules here, two-cylinder power service plant, whatever you want to call it. I think the last thing you saw me power washing, I got the mag working. All the magneto needed is clean of the points and the distributor and everything, and it actually works, which I'm very excited about because I'm not quite sure what kind of mag that is, and you know, if I need parts for it, I don't know if that would be possible, but you know, you never know. Anyway, we're gonna start with taking the carb off and then the exhaust manifold, and if you remember, there's a massive hole in there, so we're gonna check that out. Anyway, let's get to it, I guess. Alright, well, if you can notice, I already have disconnected the linkage. Now, I was wondering why the linkage was so hard to move. It's because this is supposed to be a U-joint here, kind of thing, and it's completely stuck. I mean, it's not completely stuck, but actually it is. The bolt's moving. The joint's not even flexing. It's the bolt that's turning. But yeah, see, it's not supposed to be doing that. But gonna have to take that apart too and get that all freed up. But for now, just get that out of the way. What size is this? Oop. 1/2 inch. And we can't fit a socket on there. Extension maybe? Yes. Wow, that came loose pretty good. This is a tiny little wrench. Wow, that came out really nice. Stick the parts somewhere where they won't roll away. This is where that zippy tool would come in handy. Oop. Well, that one had a different washer on it. I had I don't know if it's focusing. So someone's obviously been off of this, or been at this carburetor before, because the one had a lock washer and this had a spur washer thing. I don't know if it was focusing on that. I can't really see the screen where I'm at. But anyway, wow. Let's shake it. I think the float's stuck. We're gonna have to take that apart anyway. Alright, I guess we'll take the manifold off. Look at that. Save the gasket. Hold on. Alright. What is that, 9/16? Alright, hold on a sec. Gotta get some more tools. Alright, it's 5/8. I never sprayed these, so let's see how hard they are to come off. Not bad. There's one. Oh, you know what's funny? I can look down in the hole in the manifold to see if I'm on the nut there. Not bad. That one came loose. Be nice if the socket stayed on. Oof, that one was tight. You guys can see? Yeah, I guess. And how about this one? They're a little boogered. I think someone's been at this already, unless they're just corroded. No, that wasn't good. Hold on, let me get a little tappy tool. Alright, let's try that again. Wow, that was tight. That was tight. Holy smokes. Great, now my socket won't come off. Technical difficulties. Hold on. You know what? These suckers might be brass. That's a very good move on their part, on Hercules' part, if it is brass, because then they won't corrode. I don't know. Does that look like brass, where it's all clean and shiny? I'll get a magnet and a little. See what kind of material they are. I'm interested to see now the by the looks of the throttle, by the looks of the throttle plate and venturi and whatnot, it looks like I might have you know, had my luck here, because I was worried about the corrosion here corroding into the intake part of the manifold, but it really didn't look like there was too much water getting in the carb, so we might have lucked out here. But who knows? Because otherwise, if that would have rotted out, the carb would have been all corroded, and I mean, it's dirty, don't get me wrong, but I think these might be brass, these nuts, so I'll definitely have to shine them up. Anything that's brass, you should shine, unless it's a, you know, has patina. I mean, this has patina, but nothing that you would really worry about losing. Yeah, I think that's definitely brass. That would look nice shined up. Come on, come out of there. Don't you hate when that happens? Alright. I hear it moving. Come on. It's coming off cockeyed. Come on. Come on. This side, come off. Come on. It's coming. Those studs are corroded is what it is. Those studs are corroded. Look at that. Now it's coming off. Woo! Exhaust. Intake in the middle there. And exhaust. Wow. Wow, that's bad. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to see if I can fix it. I didn't know it was that bad. I knew that hole was that bad. Right here. Oh man, there's one on this side too. Jesus. And it doesn't matter, I'm making it bigger, because if I can make the hole bigger by my using my finger, then it wasn't good to begin with. So salt and pepper, anyone? Jeez. Alright, wow, look at that, that's packed full of stuff. Oh man. Whew. Alright. Alright, well, I just had to point this out because this is the kind of stuff that tells you the story of, you know, where it was sitting and how it was sitting and what weather it was sitting in. This is completely to the top, packed full of what seems like rust and who knows what. So I don't know how that could get like that, other than the manifold, the exhaust manifold being nice and sealed up and the whole exhaust system filling with water. And I guess because otherwise I don't know how all that would float up in there. Because this didn't come from the motor. This came from the manifold. And I guess what saved the engine from completely being locked up is that maybe it was sitting with the exhaust valves closed. But you would think then the valves would be extremely stuck, and they're not. All the valves move. So you guys help me figure that one out. I mean, I can't even stick my finger in there. Now I can. I'm starting to clear it out, but man, I just had to point that out. I don't get it. Yeah, these have to be brass too, these nuts here. But wow, yeah, I got this joint here. There's a ball in here, and to take up the slack, there's a nut at the end of this that you screw in as it wears. But that's the whole thing's moving, as you can see, so I'm gonna have to loosen that up. But at least the governor seems like it'll be alright. The linkage just needs help. Anyway, I don't know what else we're gonna do with this, but then I gotta figure out how to take this thing apart. As you can see, it's gonna be a pain in the butt to get this thing to seal again, because look at how the gasket goes. It's probably a two-piece gasket. Anyway, look, I'm making this thing a mess again. Oh, come on. That's alright. Whatever. Alright, we'll get back to you. Alright, so just a couple other things I wanted to mention. So let's forget about all that stuff that was packed in there. That could have been rodents for all I know. But I started cleaning this thing and chipping away all the really brittle, rusted stuff. So I don't know if this is going to be salvageable, but big hole there, and then there's a little hole here. It looks like a big flake about to come off, and big hole there. I don't know if we're going to be able to save this, but I'll try. I mean, it is just the exhaust half of this. It's not the intake part. Seems fine. So worst comes to worst, we can run it with this. It'll just be really loud and sounding horrible with all the exhaust leaks. But what I was going to say that was if it wasn't for these big holes on the bottom here, it would have filled up with water, and water would have gotten in my engine instead of just coming out the holes here. So that's definitely a good thing. Otherwise, all that water would have been in the engine. But you know, that's all the stuff that came out of the manifold, and I don't know what else we're gonna do. This, I don't know if you guys don't mind watching me trying to fix this. Maybe we'll take the welder out, stick or MIG. We'll probably do the MIG, I guess, and I have steel plates. Maybe we can just put plates over here. It'll look really horrible, but I don't know. Let me look around, see if we can do anything. If not, then I guess this will be the end of the video. But yeah, this thing will be cool to get running for sure, but I gotta do a lot more work to it. Alright, so this will be the end of this clip, but I'm gonna do another video here right away of me fixing this, so we'll probably put it up at the same time like we do before. So alright, well, this is the end of this one, so let's move on with seeing if we can weld that up with this plate here that I found, this steel plate. I actually think it's stainless, which will be kind of weird to use, but where all those holes are, you won't be able to see it because those it's sitting upside down, so the holes on the bottom here you won't be able to see, and the only hole you'll the only repair you'll be able to see really is that. But anyway, enough of this video here. So let's move on to the repair of the manifold here. So it'll be in the next video. So gonna have to cut this sheet out here, and you know, see if we can weld it in place. I'll probably mention that in the next clip here. But anyway, move on to the other one.